Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for
Thank you,
the
Jeff.
wonderful introduction. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff, all the organizers and the amazing speakers before us.
Hmm. All right, Mr. Young, would you like to kick it off?
What's up, brother? Okay, you know what? It's always such an honor to do these speeches with Ty because I look up to Ty, and I remember the first movie I did with you, Ty, The Jade Pendant. It was about Chinese American history that started in the 1860s. And when I read the script about a young woman coming from China to America, then I thought, oh man, she's going to encounter all this racism and stuff. And it was all in the script because it was based on a novel, right? And so what happened at the end of this movie was Chinatown is burnt down. So I remember reading that and going, "Oh my God, this is the first movie that kind of really tells the story of Chinatown's being, burnt down and showing Chinese people lynched, right?" So, and I've heard some of the speakers before us talk about this wave of violence that we're in right now. And as an actor, it's really kind of a privilege to be able to live different lives than our regular lives. And I got this incredible opportunity to be in a show called Warrior that's based on the Chinese American experience in the 1870s. And so we had 3 seasons of political demagoguery, immigrant scapegoating, capitalism at work, dividing immigrants and so that they could find the cheapest form of labor, right? So I'm shooting these episodes for 3 years, 3 seasons, and then it's happening in real life, like so I'm living these two lives that is like art imitating life, imitating art. And I just want to put in context how important history is because I believe in the adage that you can't know where you're going unless you know where you've been, you know during the first rise of the anti-Asian hate in the Yellow Peril era of the 1860s, politicians passed the Page Act of 1870s. That law prevented Asian women from entering the country. That's one of the reasons why I, as a fourth and first generation Chinese American, never met any of my grandmothers. Then in 1882, they passed the Chinese Exclusion Act. Both laws eventually extended to include all Asian races from entering the country. These laws were not fully repealed without strict quotas until 1963. Now we have a woman, daughter of immigrants, running for the presidency of the United States. Kamala said in an interview earlier this year during an AAPI Heritage Month talk with Jimmy Ouyang, the Asian American comedian. She said, "We have to know that sometimes people will open that door for you and leave it open, and sometimes they won't. And then you need to kick that effing door down." She dropped the F bomb right there in front of hundreds of people. So today is an opportunity. We have an opportunity that we didn't have in 1870, and that is we can vote. I hope you're ready. I hope we're all ready to kick that effing door down and make that daughter of immigrants the next president of the United States. Ty.
Thank you. Thank you, Perry. Uh, Look, there are all these wonderful speakers who said all these really wonderful, great, wise, messages for all of us. I don't want to be preaching to the churchgoer. However, there are a couple of reminders. We are Chinese Americans. We're an ancient culture. There's a saying, they say, 國家打掃門前雪，哪裏他人牙上霜. What is it saying is that everybody take care of the snow at their own doorway and never worry about their neighbors' frost on the rooftop. Those days are over. We not only have to clean the snow on our own doorway, we have to climb the ladder and clean the frost of our neighbor's roof. That's our job because we are Chinese Americans and our job is to participate. Let me remind you one other thing. We are descendants of railroad workers. We exercised the first major labor movement by going on strike by the Chinese railroad workers. We did not come here from weak stock. We are tough. We will fight. You come my way, my hands will be up, because that's what it takes right now. This is our time. There is nothing that we cannot achieve, nothing we cannot do. We got to go out there and do everything we know that we possibly know to help phone bank, donate what we can, get the vote out. That's what's important. We have to get the vote out. So let's motivate all of our communities. You know, speak the language that if they cannot speak, we tried our best to convey this message, how important it is for all of us throughout the generations. And we will not stop until I know we're going to win. And when we win, we have to be careful after the aftermath of it. Keep vigilant. We have to run the table. We need the House, we need the Senate, we need the White House. We need it all. Okay, so let's get out there and let's get it done. So having said that, let me introduce another woman warrior from the great state of Michigan, our state senator from